love about your story is you don't fall into victimhood. Like
No,
every
I
stage,
yeah,
every stage you're learning. You know what I
yeah.
mean? You either fell forward or you fell backwards. When you fell backwards, you're in a loop because you just stand up in the same place again, right?
I did
When you
have a
fall
moment
forward,
of that. I'm not gonna lie, I did.
oh, I
But
think we all do, but we learn at some point.
yeah, I realized that I always had this knowing, this inner knowing that there was more. And I had that even when I was in, even though it was suppressed. But I knew there was more, and I had that drive consistently, even though I would fall, and but I would keep rising back up. And the whole victimhood part, it just didn't sit right in my soul. I knew that there was more, and there was more that I can express in myself and in the world. So I continue as I do today to allow that to open and evolve.
I love it. I love it. So, what are you doing now? You've been on quite a journey. Where has this journey taken you? Where have you arrived?
Huh. That's quite it's interesting because a lot of what we were brought up to know, I'm doing a lot of the things that are deemed not supposed to do. And I've actually found a lot of my own freedom in doing so. For instance, I'm doing a lot of personal spiritual work, and just how I see the world. And I've come to find out everyone is able to have their own unique viewpoint in how they see the world. And everyone, I believe everyone should honor that because we're all on our own individual, unique journeys. So now that I know that from my own journey, I turned my journey literally into Rosalie's journey, where I share and express parts of myself and my journey along the way, where I came from to where I am now, and the wonderful process of transformation. So I am a bit more on the spiritual sense of where, do I work with crystals? Do I work with energy? Yes. I've found that I actually already had these abilities within me, but they were deemed, in the past, like that's Satan, that's this and that. When I've come to find out it's actually quite the contrary. It's my own inner being and connecting with different energies that are of love, and how they can transform and transmute energies in our body to heal. So I work as an energetic healer, as what some would consider a shamanist, or on the shamanic path. And that's the path I decided to go on, that was calling me, actually. But then I also used my wonderful magic hands to create. And I'm a carpenter. That was something I was already doing while I was in the organization, that I brought out. And I make my own custom work and work within the community. And I'm just being of service that brings me that inner satisfaction, not what others want me to do. And that was a process in its own self. Learning to
Funny,
just
uh,
follow my own inner guidance and block out all that other noise.
it's funny. The witnesses call everything that they don't understand satanic, right?
They do. They do. Everything was deemed satanic if it wasn't what was coming out of the mouths in Kingdom Hall.
Well, I love it. You're definitely a creator. You're definitely someone who is creating your experience. You're creating your world. You're finding your gifts and talents, and you're building your world around that. And it's such a good example for women, especially because
Yeah.
women are very disempowered in that organization. But for someone like you to step into your power, to find your purpose, and to create your reality, right? We're the
Yes.
only
We all
beings
have
in
that
the world
power.
that we can imagine and create, right? Animals can't do that, but we can bring it to life, and you're a great example of that.
Yeah.
Your talk is called Coming Back to You. Could you just kind of give us an overview of what you're going to be sharing with the audience?
Yeah. It is, it's well-rounded for everyone, but as being in this feminine identity or female identity body, I do want to highlight some of those things. And I trust that it's also going to um, empower the minds of also those who identify as male, or however you identify, coming from an organization that really restricts females into using their voice, and to being who they really want to be, instead of this submissive housewife. Um, you can be so much more. And a lot of it is coming back to you, the inner child, the things that you really wanted to do when we were kids. If that is, of course, if you were born in, but it doesn't matter what you want to be at, what you wanted to be as a kid still comes forth as you're a grown up. Those little uh, illumined parts of us that bring us so much joy. So it's coming back into um, identifying and realizing that those parts can come forward, that you are free to express those parts of yourself in any way you want to be, but also realizing and that those are you, and that is your unique special gift to share and create and to bring something wonderful into this world that everyone can benefit from. So it is a bit more about empowering those inner parts of us that were suppressed, and realizing and appreciating and really solidifying, manifesting those belief systems, those dreams that you thought you never ever could achieve, that you actually can. As you were mentioning, you can think something and dream it and feel it as if it's already happening. And then watching as the universe and being aware of the signs that the universe is giving you, or God, or however you want to call it, it is responding, whether it's you believe it's yourself or whatever way that it can happen, that the crumbs would be leading you to the next step. And then it's just life can, when you come back into yourself, life can be so much more amazing and wonderful and surprising. And it's just, this is where I am, and I want to share that in a talk, which actually that was kind of, and that was when you said a talk, I was like, whoa, that was just that word in itself was like, wait, I'm going to be a female giving a
Mm,
talk. That in itself was like, wait a minute, that's pretty empowering and impressive. I've forgotten
mm.
because I've been away from that for so long. But you kind of brought me back to like, look at me. I'm gonna be giving a
No,
talk. It's
that's
something I thought I never could do unless it was like
yeah,
a little
yeah,
tiny few minute
right. It's
thing
not wasn't even a talk. You all used to put on little plays, and I call them.
that were
But
inauthentic.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I love it. I love your energy. I love that you're excited and you're passionate about your subject matter.
Yeah.
And this is real you. You made a good point too about children, right? Children, they show you who they are, right? They
Mhm.
gravitate to what they love. They get obsessed about what they love. They'll tell you exactly what they don't like. You put some peas in a child's mouth. If they don't like peas, they spit it out. They're very authentic, right? And
Yeah,
what happens is, parents and religion and the school system, a lot of things just layer over who they really are, and a
right.
lot of times we get lost from that. So to peel back, like you said, to peel back to that essence, because that essence doesn't change,
It
right?
does. It's still
Still
there. It's
who we
still there
are,
wanting to be
right?
expressed.
Right. So that light can glimmer in your eyes again. I always say the glimmer in someone's eyes is the reflection of dreams.